If you're a visual learner, you may struggle with learning how to code. So in this video, I'm going to talk to you about my tips to help anyone who is a visual learner help learn coding faster. My name's David, and I'm actually filming this video here today from Jeju Island as I'm doing some traveling throughout Korea and just had dinner. So I thought I'll make this video today because I know a lot of people struggle visualizing things in coding. And for me, I'm a visual learning too. If I have to look up anything, my go-to search engine is YouTube rather than getting anything text-based. So you have to set your expectations straight when you go into this field that this computer science is not visual by nature. Kind of like English, writing, reading, you have to visualize what's going on in your mind. And with coding, you're going to have to do a lot of visualizing in your mind as well. You're going to have to be connecting a lot of dots, seeing how the data flows from one line of code to another, from one variable to another, from one file to another, from one API to another. So you're going to have to be doing a lot of this connecting the dots in your mind. You're going to have to forecast a lot of things in your mind, thinking about edge case, thinking about if else in your mind as well. And then the nature of learning it is that a lot of the information is jotted down in words for documentations. There's not a lot of videos about when new technologies come out. The main source is usually written, and some people add videos onto it, but the main medium of communicating this information is through written text. And the reason for it is because technology is constantly evolving. Making videos to document your technology is too slow. So you're going to have to write it down. And to consume this information, once you get good at developing, consuming by video can also be too slow. So you have to be able to consume it written down. So the first thing you got to do is set your expectation that you're going to have to be doing a lot of things in your mind. The nature of computer science, of coding, is doing a lot of things in your mind. So when you go about learning it, well, here's another example. Like you do math, right? You can do math in your mind, and you can do big calculations in your mind as well, but you can't do it normally. You have to practice. And when you practice, you can do bigger and bigger calculations on your mind. And same thing with coding. So when you first get started, you have to write things down more. Kind of like how you do math, you have to write things down. And later on, you can do it in your head. So you do the same thing with coding. You have to create diagrams to help visualize what you're doing. Diagrams for your database, diagrams for your objects, your data structures, to help visualize what's going on. You might have to diagram your API points as well. I remember when I was doing my apprenticeship program and we're designing our project that we did on a team, I created a visual for the APIs because I was on the back-end team, and I used ExcaliDraw to create a visual of all the APIs, of the photo structure of the APIs as well. And it was useful to a lot of my teams. So you have to do the extra effort, either on your computer if you have a sketch pad or just on paper or pencil. Have it handy whenever you're coding. And not just at the learning level too. I remember one time at work, I was giving a project and I just felt so lost in the code base that I had to sketch out how the data flows from one area to another, because it needed to help me visualize what's going on, because when you look at it in the code editor, it can be overwhelming, things jump around. So I encourage you to sketch things out when you code. And I know that if you watch a lot of tutorials, you won't see that often, people diagramming of their code, but this is something you can do to help you as well, and it's something I've done. So that's all I have to do today. It's not a long one. It's just set your expectations straight that you have to do a lot of things in your mind, and also you have to sketch diagrams, even if it's slower, but it helps you, if it helps you follow along the code you should do it. Thank you so much for watching. Stay tuned for more videos as I talk about coding, business, traveling. If you have a web development project that you need help with, creating an app, feel free to message me, as I'm a freelance web developer and also coach people learning how to code as well. Feel free to message me on Instagram, LinkedIn, on my website as well. Thank you.